Part 2, Fellowship. We look at members of the group who share a bond with one another, and we want what they have. We get to know others who are new and struggling, and we care about whether they make it back the next week. We start to hope for other members, and we find hope for ourselves as well. We find ourselves genuinely excited to see people celebrate their clean time. We are interested in others. Practicing selflessness gives us relief from self-obsession. Caring about others and realizing that people care about us is another awakening. Our spiritual awakening shows in our actions. We join a group, find a sponsor, take on a service position. We make commitments to show up and take action on a regular basis. We learn new ways to show our gratitude at the same time that we learn to be accountable. When we make a commitment, we learn to accept responsibility, to stick and stay through the hard parts, to do the best we can, and to ask for help when we need it. We learn our limits we learn our limits through overcommitment. Try to figure out the responsible way to let go, and find out it's okay to make mistakes. We learn that adversity, even conflict, is not the end of the story. We may do service for ego to begin with, but we learn through difficulty to be selfless, and that's the goal. We learn through difficulty to be selfless, and that's the goal. We become part of something greater than ourselves. For most of our lives, we were in the business of tearing down. What a joy it is to be a part of something that not only saves people's lives, but makes them worth living. The desire to serve comes from this sense of care and concern. And it is important to note that service is not limited to what we do inside the service system or even inside NA. In whatever form it takes, service is what we do to act on our concern for others. In meetings, that might be setting up chairs or helping to clean up afterwards. It could mean taking time to talk with an addict who is struggling or in pain, giving someone a ride to a meeting, or making sure that others feel included. Reaching out is the way we break out of our self-obsession. Service opens us to transformation and to love. The more we practice selflessness, the easier it becomes, and the more rewarding we find it to be.